I'm 36 years old, with no kids, no marriage, and no boyfriend. The greatest meaning in my life lies in the little ritual I perform every evening, every morning before work. I prepare a few homemade side dishes and place them in the refrigerator along with 2 glass cups. At 6 p.m. sharp, I finish work and leave the office. I had originally planned to stop by the sauna on my way home, but when I arrived, I found it unexpectedly closed. I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed. Just as I was about to head home, the sky suddenly opened up, and it started pouring. I hurried into a convenience store and bought an umbrella, but by the time I stepped back outside, the rain had already stopped. Looking at the umbrella in my hand, a bold idea came to mind. I rushed straight to the supermarket, picked up a bunch of green onions, a piece of chicken breast, half a duck, and a pack of shiitake mushrooms, then quickly checked out and left. Back home, I placed the ingredients on the kitchen counter and headed to the bathroom. I turned on the heater, set the water temperature to 48 degrees Celsius, and let the bathtub slowly fill with hot water as steam gradually filled the room. Returning to the kitchen, I started preparing the ingredients, slicing the cucumber and shiitake mushrooms, boiling the chicken breast in cold water, and scoring the duck skin with shallow cuts. Once the frying pan was hot, I placed the duck in the sizzling oil, watching as golden fat rendered out and the skin turned a tempting amber. I then tightly wrapped the duck in foil and set it aside. In the same pan, I added dipping sauce, water, and sugar, simmering it over low heat. After chopping the green onions and removing the cooked chicken breast, all the preparations were complete. I went back to the bathroom, where warm steam greeted me. I stepped into the bathtub, opened the umbrella I had just bought, and held it above my head, trapping the steam and turning an ordinary soak into a simple homemade sauna. After my bath, I used the time while the kitchen water was coming to a boil to slice the duck and arrange it on a plate, then poured the simmered dipping sauce into a bowl and sprinkled it with chopped scallions. Then, I took the chilled chicken breast from the refrigerator, shredded it, and paired it with the sliced cucumber. To make the second dipping sauce for the soba noodles, I stirred sesame powder into sesame paste. I opened the refrigerator and took out the side dishes I had prepared in the morning, along with a bottle of chilled beer and a glass. As for why I set out 2 glasses, it's because I've always hoped to have someone by my side. With everything ready, I poured the beer slowly into the glass, watching as fine bubbles rose to the surface. I couldn't resist taking a sip. The cool liquid flowed down my throat, instantly washing away the fatigue of the day. I picked up my chopsticks, lifted a strand of soba noodles, dipped it generously in the sauce, and brought it to my mouth. Paired with a slice of duck, the tender, juicy richness intertwined with the aroma of the noodles. A bite of cucumber and shredded chicken added a refreshing touch, cutting through the richness. 1 bite of noodles, 1 slice of duck, followed by a mouthful of side dishes, and before I knew it, my glass was empty, and that familiar sense of happiness washed over me once more.